Hey everyone, welcome to another tutorial, and this time it's going to be how to play Nintendo 64 games on your desktop or laptop. So yeah, once you're on your desktop, the first thing I want you to do this time, just to save time later, is to right click on your desktop, go to new, and then folder, and just call it N64. So yeah, just call it N64, have it on your desktop. If I already have a folder called N64, so I'm not going to make one. I just remembered that right now. So yeah, I'm going to delete the new folder that I made. You keep yours, obviously, your folder called N64. I'm going to delete that. And so then you're going to go onto your web browser like before, and then go on to www.coolrom.com. Again, the amazing website. You're going to want to go onto emulators at the top bar like before, and this time go down to Nintendo 64. So for that to load up, and then you're going to want to select Project 64 because it's so much better than all the other N64 emulators, and I've been using it for ages. I've completed Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. I've done loads of Mario Kart 64 stuff on it. It's just overall really reliable. So you're going to click on Project 64 and then download now, like you were doing before with... This one's actually a 3.53 megabyte file, which is quite a lot compared to all the KB files that you've been seeing. Mark is actually in the call if you're hearing any background stuff, and so's Charlie. He's in the Skype call though. So yeah, go check out their channels. I'll put that in the description. So we're going to start the download your file for the Project 64. Then you're going to want to minimize that. Go over to ROM files on the top. And then go to Nintendo 64. So then I'll load up the Nintendo 64 ROMs. For this episode, I'm just going to do Super Smash Brothers because it's the top rated one. So you're going to want to click on whatever ROM you want to choose. On the ROM that you've chosen, so Super Smash Brothers obviously. You're going to go down and then go to download now, which is what you've been doing before. So that's going to bring up the one that's already got Project 64 there. That's pretty much already done downloading. But for some reason it still says Project 64. Yeah, remember you press the download now button, and then yeah, download link will appear in 8 seconds. So I'll meet you back when both of those files are completely downloaded. Right, so I'm just back here. I just minimized my web browser. So I'm on my desktop with the two files in front of me. So I've got my Super Smash Brothers.zip, which I'm going to drag into my Nintendo 64 folder that you would have made earlier. You could, on the other hand, just open it first and then drag the file out, but it's just as good to just put the archive in there. So then it's just going to start moving it. Because it's a 10 megabyte file, it's not going to go immediately. So then you want to drag your Project 64 2.1.rar onto your desktop. Just wait for that to go over, which is much quicker than the actual ROM. And I'm going to drag this down and minimize it. Your download is starting window. Then you're going to want to double click on the Project 64 archive, Project 64 2.1, for it to open. If you're wondering why you're hearing clicking, maybe it's because Mark's doing it in the background.
It's an extremely loud keyboard.
Yeah, he has a really loud keyboard. So then you'll have the folder called Project 64 2.1 inside the archive. So you're going to want to open that. And see project64.exe inside there. It's the second one from the bottom. And you're going to want to double click on that. And then everything will start to open. Just about to load up. You got to select your language, English, that's okay. And then it will open. So then you've got your Project 64. What you're going to want to do is go to File in the top left corner, like we've been doing with the other emulators. Open ROM. And then you're going to want to find where you saved your ROM. So, yeah. I'm going to go to my... Sorry about that. Yes, someone went in. So yeah, you're on your trying to find wherever you saved it. So I saved mine on my desktop. So I'm going to go down to the folder called N64. Then I'm going to open Super Smash Brothers. And then it will up. So yeah, it says not responding, but that's just because it's like going slow. Yeah, the emulation started. You can change all your settings in the top, just like before. But yeah, it should all work. In fact, just for this, I'm gonna try and open Super Mario 64 as well, just to see if that works. Because this one is kind of going slow for some reason. So yeah, Super Mario 64, I already have that one downloaded. Yeah, see, it did work. You just saw the Nintendo 64 logo go up. It's just because it's going a bit slow when I'm doing everything else. But yeah, see, Super Mario 64, there you go. It's a me Mario. So yeah, you can go into your options, change all the graphics settings, the controller settings. You can do anything you want. You can put in cheats, save. So yeah. If you enjoyed that video, remember to leave a rating and leave a comment. Hopefully it worked for you, because it worked for me. And yeah, see you guys in the next thing.